So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. So it's fear time again. Again, as I say every week. Holy wow. The weeks are absolutely flying by. It's weird to think that we're nearly finished this season and I'm trying not to think about that because that's going to make me sad. Honestly, after what's been thrown at us the last few episodes, I just don't know what to expect. But the general consensus is that like tissues should be kept nearby at all times while watching this show. So that's something I don't have near me, so we're just going to ugly cry it out if we have to. Why does he look so judgmental?
That's why I couldn't let you stay here, and that is why you were not here when she needed you.
Oh.
So tell me again how you're here right now for Grace.
Very unlike Morgan to be placing the blame. He's usually the peacekeeper. I get that you're mad, dude, but like, goddamn. You can't exactly place the blame of what happened on June. Granted, like, yeah, what she did was questionable, and she wasn't here, I agree. But, like, that doesn't mean it's her fault that the baby died. So is this episode going to be all about June, like, finding herself again? She's going to fuck off into the wilderness and become one with herself? Honestly, I don't even know how she's still functioning. Like, if that was me and I just lost my husband, I would go off the absolute deep end. Rick Grimes clearing out the prison crazy, you know?
I mean, don't you have a hospital to build?
Sarah can manage. Just thought I might be able to do my part trying to figure out what we're up against.
You're like the only nurse. Shouldn't she be at the hospital? Just saying.
You heard that? He told me Ginny was just working things for her own ends. He asked me to leave with him before we even got here.
Hey, whoa,
yeah, that is true. That's true, and she didn't listen to him, but like, still.
If I just listened to him, maybe he'd still be here.
And the people you saved,
what? Ginny! Didn't make much of a difference in the end.
Because I ended up fucking killing her after all of it, like, but you know. That person has shit aim. The three of them were standing out in the open with their heads on display and they still missed their shot. Fuck this one wing mirror in particular. I wonder where they could be hiding. In a bush? Behind a tree? In the giant fucking camper van? He should be laying on top of it. So he can just like surprise attack her from above. She broke that window without even like flexing a fucking muscle. She just tippity tapped the gun on it and the window just went, okay, June. It's never a good sign, like when you break into someone's darkened RV, they have a map and Polaroids. Nothing good ever comes from that kind of shit.
I think we might be on the same team.
Well, if that's true, you and your pals need to kick rocks.
Well, maybe we should be sharing information. We've been
so he's like a detective.
I've been searching a lot longer than that.
So let me help.
Fucking
how the hell are you gonna help?
Cowboy Sherlock Holmes. He's on the case.
Drive.
Dwight and Sherry are probably standing back by her car like, the fuck? Watching her ride off into the sunset in someone else's RV like, alright, I'll catch you later I suppose.
Let you take me on this little trip, so with all due respect, sweetheart, shut up and drive.
I've got a fucking name, old man Rivers. That's right, take him on a fucking ride of a lifetime. Slap him around the van a little.
That's me. I'm John Dory.
You're looking a bit rough, John. Time has not been kind. Oh, wait! He's dead?
Hey, even if that thing was full, we'd get what, huh? 6 miles out of the MRAP?
I just want to.
You gonna fill your horses up with fuel?
Or did Morgan tell you to keep an eye on June?
Neither.
What happened to them? They used to be somewhat
I
happy.
was out looking for you. The only reason I'm standing right here is because of John and June. They changed everything. Two people that were separated like us made it seem possible that just maybe we'd find each other.
There's no time.
She has zero interest in being with Dwight or mending the relationship. He should just give up. I get that, like, you know, some people gotta figure themselves out and go their own way every now and again. But since he came back, she's been like, fuck off, I need to be alone. He should just move on, you know?
Don't you have any questions?
About what?
Where your fucking son is?
I lost my jacket. We need to go back.
You can have one of mine.
No, we need to go back.
You don't get it. That is my
I think
favorite
we should
jacket.
Go get some jacket covered in muck and guts.
That's not the jacket that I need. There's a letter in the pocket.
Nice and easy.
Rev the engine, put her in drive, and flatten him onto the road. I'm getting my jacket! Now see, if Dale was here, he would know what to do.
Anything?
He'd pull out his little wrench, twiddle a few nuts, and boom, we'd be good to go. Is she trying to run away from Dwight? Ah, for fuck's sake, Sherry. He fucking warned you if you kept pushing the horse it'd die.
I told you to slow down.
Yeah. Sherry, look, I know you're going through something, but you need to cop the fuck on fair lively. The fuck is that about? Like, your horse lies down for a bit of a nap and you shoot it. Okay, okay.
Look, I'm going back home to Virginia. Okay?
What?
I need to take out the person that's really to blame.
Negan?
I'm gonna find him.
I mean, Negan has had a whole redemption arc, and, you know, a lot has happened since you were last in the Walking Dead universe, Sherry.
Some things I'm not proud of, so we're going at my speed. Not running that horse into the ground.
It's a real shame we didn't have this conversation before one of the horses died.
I've got all that up there a certain way, so don't go messing it up.
You are one cranky son of a bitch.
So this is you.
My God, John could not be any more unlike him.
Teddy Maddox. Teddy. Should have killed him when I had the chance.
Teddy. He just sounds like a fucking cult leader,
Guess
doesn't he?
it's not too late.
Isn't that such a cult leader name?
I went back to the prison hoping I'd find a rotting corpse. Instead, his cell door was open and he's nowhere to be found. When I put him away, it wasn't exactly clean. I had to do the wrong thing for the right reason.
That's the case that John
Framed
talked
him.
about.
Did anyone ever find out?
Holy fucking shit.
Because it sounds like after 40 years, you went to check if the man that ruined your family was alive but not your son.
He was better off without me.
Yeah, really not, dude. Really, really not.
And despite that, I'm willing to go back there because finding Hill and hearing what he knows could save a lot of lives. Plus, he's got something of mine. John's other pistol.
Well, those guns do belong together.
Didn't take much convincing, did it? Let's go to the cabin. No, I don't want to go to the cabin. I need John's other gun. Alright, let's go to the cabin.
You and John get married before or after?
After.
Candy wrapper.
It's the best he could do at the time.
Oh, I proposed to his mom the same way.
So a lot of their kind of romance and story was similar to John's parents.
Hunting this guy named Teddy for a lifetime.
They just let themselves into his caravan.
Can't believe he's John's father.
Never thought shooting at John and June in Old West Town would lead me to you. But here we are.
She's like, are you still on about that, Dwight?
No,
I told
think
you
we're
I'm
gonna be at,
leaving, okay?
John's cabin.
Seems pretty clear which direction things are pointing me in.
Guess so.
He's like, yeah, I get it. You want to leave. Like, you've been saying that for a while now. So, okay. I get that she wants closure, but this is not the way to go about it. Like, it's going to consume her and she's going to go fucking nuts.
Yeah, such a sweet tooth. Yeah, I mean.
If I was her, I'd be like, listen, honey, you left him when he was 12. I'm not about to swap stories of his life with you. I'm just not going to do that. You could have come back to him and you didn't. So, like, sorry, not sorry.
But they've been in your family for generations.
6. The first John Dory brought him west on the trail. John wrote his initials on the wall in that room back there.
Why does this feel like a trick? Is this a trick? Is he going to lock her in the fucking room? Is he going to lock her in the fucking room? He's going to lock her in the room. You son of a bitch!
You're the closest thing to family I got now.
So you're going to lock me in a room?
Ditching me?
Thanks, Dad.
That's not what this is.
Oh, it is.
We all got ways of protecting ourselves.
No. Fuck you. She married him and was there for him when you weren't. Yeah, okay, their relationship was a bit rocky towards the end because she didn't listen to him, but like...
For the right reason. But we really need to be working together.
She's like, have you missed the whole last season of this show, John Dory Sr.? Everything is about sharing and caring and working together.
Wasn't this the same kind of truck your grandpa had?
That was a 69. You see the rounded cab? We just gave up and drank beers in the back until we passed out.
Once you start reminiscing, that's a good sign that you're not going to leave, though. She's like, remember the good days back when we were in love?
What? And you do it.
What
No,
then?
then what?
You're going to come back?
Come back?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, that's not what you want to hear from your partner, is it? Are you going to come back to me? I don't know. I swear to God, is he going to die? Are they going to bring him into the storyline for a whole episode? To have him be a cranky old bastard and then kill him off? That's one story trope that always makes me so sad. When you see someone who's kind of elderly and you can see them living with a whole lot of regrets about their lives. It makes me want to get up and do something about my life, but then that brief 10 minutes passes and I'm like, alright, back to doing fuck all, I guess.
Rob, old timer.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your cabin. He nearly walked into the tree.
Spray paint. He's the one behind it.
Looks like Jesus wears socks with sandals, goes by Teddy, the all-seeing father.
Previous occupant moved out. Permanently.
So you think you can just move into John's cabin just because he's dead? Yeah, okay, that makes sense, but morally, no, go fuck yourself. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? We're really gonna kill him off now too? We lost 2 generations of John Dorys. June, what is it with you lately and being 5 minutes late to fucking every situation? Huh? Someone needs to get her a fucking stopwatch or something so she can keep track of how late she is. How did he survive a bullet hole through the stomach?
I didn't run from my boy because I didn't care.
Don't say you ran because you cared too
I did
much.
it because I do.
Ah, fuck off with that shit. I don't know.
You will.
Nah, that's an argument I do not agree with. You don't abandon someone because you love them. Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
I did come back that summer. Stopped bills to fill up the tank.
Oh, did you?
On there.
Good for you. What a great dad.
The boy looked so content, eating his butterscotch ice cream. I drove back here, left those pistols on the porch. Never looked back.
So you saw your son have one brief moment of happiness and then you went, well, he doesn't need me in his life, and you fucked off?
It's not too late.
I mean, it kind of is. He's dead now, like, you know?
This is the hardest decision of my life. One that I hope you can find in your heart to forgive me for making. Leaving you behind to save an innocent person's life. Same way I forgave Dad for leaving me. And in his own way, he did what he did because he loved me. I will never stop trying to get back to you. Back to those early days at the cabin. You are the most amazing woman I've ever known. And if I die knowing I lived a life worth living.
If I was Dwight, I'd look Sherry dead in the eye and I'd be like, well, do you still want to fucking leave me?
I'm not ready for this to be goodbye, Dee.
Okay, so don't leave.
What do you mean? Start over. I'm willing to give it a shot.
I'm kind of in love with Dwight. When did that happen? I don't fucking know.
Hey.
She's an incredibly strong woman, because like if that was me, I'd still be on the floor clutching fistfuls of John's grave's dirt, sobbing hysterically into the ground. So she's very strong that she can just be like, well, you know, gotta keep going, gotta move on. I don't know how the fuck she does it.
I'm pleased to meet you, but how?
It's a long story.
He didn't die, he just
No,
abandoned
my son
John.
was-
So.
He's not going to stop till we're all dead.
Well, he's not doing a very good job if a man has been alive since the 70s.
Let's get to work.
And all he had was like 3 different walkers down in his fucking underground bunker. He's not very good at the whole, you know, be a cult leader and kill everyone shtick, is he? Okay, and that's it for this episode. This felt like another change of pace from the last 2 that we've seen, and just, I don't know, Fear's just going from strength to strength this season, and I am so fucking here for it. So yeah, that's it, you guys. If you want to see more content, the link to my Patreon is down below, where there'll be an extended version of this reaction put up over there. And there's also a whole bunch of different reactions. Like, currently, there's reactions to Sabrina, Teen Wolf, The Punisher. I'm starting Doom Patrol. There's also ongoing reactions to, like, American Horror Story, Doctor Who, Shadowhunters, Riverdale, The 100s. There's a lot going on over there. And I'm also starting reactions for the MCU, for the Marvel movies. So yeah, the link's below if you want to check that out. The link to my Twitter and my Instagram is also below if you want to say hello, have a chat, or whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. It's kind of rare these days when I finish an episode of Fear and my makeup isn't streaming down my face.